Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, gonna be a match between MaNa and Whiteraw here on Destination Topside. It is our teal Protoss. It's gonna be MaNa, and in the bottom side we've got Whiteraw, our green Protoss. The colors are not very different, but it's either this or yellow versus yellow. The exact same shade. Alright, man, so MaNa is Polish. He's a very, very popular player in Brood War as well as StarCraft 2. And in the bottom, we've got Whiteraw. He has his own voice pack for StarCraft in the StarCraft 2 client. And he's just a friendly, super nice guy, and special tactics with shuttles are his trademark. And again, he is Ukrainian. Hope everything is okay. He's been posting on Twitter, and so I feel like he is safe. And I hope it remains that way. Whiteraw, we're thinking about you. Alright, so PvP for Daniel, a Patreon subscriber, who, for his $10 a month reward, said, I just want you to cast a PvP once a month. That's it. So here we are, casting PvP thanks to Daniel. If you like PvP, I think that's a fairly common thing. If you clicked on this, maybe leave a comment saying, thank you very much, Daniel, for this PvP, because I would not be casting PvP this often if it weren't for Daniel. Alright, so probe scouting is MaNa. Probe scouting is Whiteraw. Are they going to meet? Are they going to boop noses? Come on, boop noses. Do it. No. They want on the opposite side there, this little pond, I suppose it is. So they're scouting out, but they're both doing the gosh darn exact same thing, right? PvP is fairly mirror matchy. Expanding early is pretty dangerous because if Dragoons show up and you don't have Dragoons, you just die. So generally what we see is players going for Dragoons. Once you have a few Dragoons, you can hold off incoming Dragoon attacks pretty effectively, especially if the other player isn't going for a one-base all-in, which doesn't happen a lot. I would say at this highest level, I think players respect each other too much to try that. And it's just too hard to pull off against somebody this good. So Whiteraw is getting Cybernetics Core, and MaNa not doing it yet. What the heck is the difference here? It's 15 to 14 workers. Whiteraw's even getting a Zealot out. How's he so far ahead right now? It's just got to be build order, right? The build was just slightly different. Quick pause there. Look how friendly these players are. MaNa's just the nicest guy. Whiteraw maybe even a nicer guy. Incredible, incredible. The friendship they've probably developed over the years. Again, both incredible Brood War players and both incredible StarCraft 2 players, too. Like, two of the more famous names in the Foreigner scene. Awesome. Kakaru flying around. Here's the Kakaru, Kakaru. That's right. You relay back home what you saw. Don't tell Whiteraw, though, okay? That's not fair. Can't have you telling Whiteraw what's going on here, Kakaru. Second gateway up. And what is Whiteraw up to over here? He's getting... Ooh, a Citadel of Adun. Oh my gosh, tell me this is a DT rush. Tell me this is DTs on the opening. Please do it. Please do it. Oh, if you're watching this too, I've got another cheese compilation coming. Brood War cheese compilation number 7, I believe it is. Thanks very much to Nibbler for going through a bunch of short replays that I sent him. I was looking for cheese. He found it for me because he's an awesome human being. And we will get that cheese posted next week, okay? Probably, honestly, Tuesday, I think is what we're looking at on the schedule. So, Tuesday, Brood War cheese compilation number 7 coming in. All right, so I'm going to mine through this mineral field, give himself a backdoor opening to Whiteraw's base here. MaNa is. Yeah, there's a Templar Archives. This is feeling DTs. You're going to have detection. MaNa, you're going to have detection. I need either a forge or a robotics facility to start up real soon. Boy, I don't know. I don't know about this. So he tries to mine through. Dragoon shuts that down. And the probe has to get out of there. Unfortunately, very sad for the probe. He had one job and he can't fulfill it. He's very sad about that. So there's a forge on the way from Whiteraw. Yes, MaNa. Singularity charge. More Dragoons. Fine. Generally, Dragoons are great in this matchup. They're the backbone of this matchup for sure. But, oh boy, DTs. DT's on the way. Robotics facility, hooray. Okay, so robot facility doesn't take that long to build. Observatory takes even less time to build. So should be able to get detection out here. This is MaNa recognizing the DT timing and being like, okay, I don't know what's happening here in White Raw's base, so if it is DTs, I better have an observer out just in case, and that's exactly what he's going for here. Excellent. So this is a case of MaNa playing it well. White Raw taking a bit of a gamble, going for a DT opening, but unfortunately not going to be able to do much with it, I don't think, assuming MaNa gets an observatory. I'm making an assumption here. So, I mean, what else are you going to do with a fast robo, though? It's gotta be. I mean, I guess maybe a shuttle. Come on. Okay. All right. Yes, observatory. Excellent. Okay, so MaNa, he's living up to my expectations here. He's doing everything correct. Observatory down here. You're on a clock timer here, man. You could probably get a couple kills off before the first observer pops out. Because, yeah, the observatory's almost done. Look how fast that is. Zippity zoppity. Gonna go after those probes. You can one-shot those probes with your Vorpal blades or whatever they are. Bam! Probe down. Instant damage. Instant value here. But observer on the way. There it is. We can see it in the production tab. We can see the robotics facility up there. So how many probes you gonna kill? Senior DT. That's 3. Gosh, 4. And a shut off on the Nexus isn't really worth it, but 5 probe kills. 5 probe kills. 4 dragoons, 2 probes, 1 pylon. Guess it's not that time of year, is it? So DT's dead now. Observer's out. Getting hunted. 5 kills is not bad, honestly. Not bad at all. I like it. White Raw takes the opportunity to expand back home. That is an almost done Nexus, and White Raw no such, or rather MaNa no such thing. Oh, second DT was here. Oh, missed that one. But, yeah, I'm assuming that one didn't get too many kills because it showed up later and there was already detection out. So, whatevs. I love the second base, though, and again, PvP can be a lot about shuttle play, storm drops, reaver drops. White Raw is going for the special tactics plays of getting Psionic Storm up, and he doesn't have a robotics facility of his own, but I assume there's gonna be one here shortly, and there's, oh, it's a gateway. Gateway, and another gateway. No, but special tactics, White Raw. We're here for your special tactics, good sir. Well, we'll see. Trying to push in, but yeah, I mean, defensive cannons here with your own dragoons on the fight, you could do it. Like, cannons in this position, you can't I mean, how many how many dragoons can you get up here? It's single file is what it is. You're taking a bunch of free hits, but if you can get out of the range of the cannons down here, then suddenly you can do better. Oh, this green versus green. This is not doing well for me, and I'm not even colorblind. How rough is this for you, people who have colorblind issues? Sorry, I apologize, but I didn't choose the colors. I mean, I did. They could be yellow versus yellow. Anyway, dragoons are down here. Probes have to fight because there's no one else. They are being drafted onto the front lines of this battle. They don't like what they're experiencing, but also, my gosh, they are just burning down that dragoon. Dragoons are getting murderized here. That is a 7-kill dragoon, though, so that's honestly pretty impressive stuff. And by that, I mean a 9-kill dragoon. Wow. This is a I mean, this dragoon's super almost dead. Where are your dragoons? Making some zealots. Really? Zealots and stuff? Oh, that probe. That probe, though. Oh, that probe gets a kill. It's a dragoon. Put your workers to work, White Raw. I know you've been very busy trying to stay alive, but you got to put your probes onto the work now. You need them. There you go. More dragoons coming in from White Raw, bypassing the cannons, just walking right on past them. Getting up into the main base. More probes dying. Oh, he's trying to mine through his own minerals as an escape path. Not allowed. No, say the dragoons here of MaNa. And this is something you can do as Protoss. If you get DT rushed, you're going to have more dragoons than the enemy because they skimped on dragoons to make things that are not dragoons. So, all right. Archon trying to do stuff. Zealots trying to do stuff. Zealots aren't fast. And they, I mean, they're getting hits off, which is nice. It's a dead Archon, though. Why aren't you just making dragoons? Why would you morph that into an Archon? White Raw making some questionable decisions in this game. I don't know if I like it. 3 kills that dragoon, 2 kills that dragoon. Zealots are just on the verge of death. Oh, synchronized death there. Synchronized zealot murdering. New Olympic sport on ire. Dragoons get to sign up for it. Zealots hate it. They're protesting. White Raw working on a robotics facility now, but like, I don't know. He's taken so much. I mean, okay, he's taken a huge hit to his economy, but guess what? It's 33 to 32 workers right now. So no one actually has a major advantage. Both players have taken damage from Dragoons or from DTs. It's all good. More Dragoons coming down the way here. And ooh, killing a High Templar is so worth. Ah, storming the bridge. Ow, 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 ow. Dragoons are pretty tanky. Ow, but 3 storms. Okay, that weakened these guys up pretty effectively. Now the defenders are here. Defensive Dragoons are here as part of the fight. But yeah, try to focus down individual probes. This is like hiders getting inside your base. Focusing on probes rather than trying to fight straight up with the army. Or like lings that get in here, right? 2 Marines, same thing. Probes, workers, they're squishy, they're guaranteed damage. I know I talk about it a lot, but Day 9, he really impressed upon me the importance of guaranteed damage. If you're in this situation, your army, you are here at your enemy's base. Killing workers is guaranteed damage. You're going to kill some workers. That's it. If you try to go for the non-guaranteed damage, which is killing the Nexus, which would be awesome, and it'd be huge, but trying to kill the Nexus and failing to do that is non-guaranteed damage, and it doesn't do anything for you. If you've got 5 Dragoons here, and you try to take down the Nexus, but all your Dragoons die, and the Nexus doesn't go down, waste of time, terrible decision. What you can do is kill 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 probes, and that is advantage that you're gaining from those Dragoons that are dying. Templar Archive's now on the way for MaNa, but man, being behind on the Storm play is pretty rough stuff. Let's see if we're going to get any of those shuttle special tactics. There they are. There they go. Coming up. That said, engagement at the front. MaNa's got more stuff here, but again, the chokes are great equalizers. A bigger army trying to come through a choke against a smaller army is disadvantaged. If you watch the movie 300, you know how that works. Meanwhile, oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. It's a 7-kill High Templar. It's another 7-kill High Templar. 26 workers for MaNa. Storm drops, Reaver drops. They're the backbone of PvP. That's how you win games, is with that. Oh my gosh, the High Templar get out of here. There's a shuttle of MaNas here, but it's empty. It can't really participate. This has been a pretty good back and forth PvP, but I really think what it comes down to here is that Whiteraw has a massive advantage now. His second base was faster. He's got more workers working onto stuff. His Dragoon count is lower, which is an issue, but also Storm is done. MaNa making some Dark Archon, or Dark Templar rather. I mean, he could make them Dark Archons. He's not going to do that. These are Dark Templars. He's going to, okay, Desperation. When in doubt, Special Tactics, the Special Tacticler. That doesn't make any sense. But go ahead and Special Tactics Whiteraw, drop DTs into his base. Hope he doesn't have a cannon in here, and he doesn't, by the way. This is a pretty oversaturated main, actually. Ooh, getting a third base as a way to catch up is pretty good, too, here for MaNa. I love that. So, DTs. No real army positioning to kind of threaten the front and distract from dropping in this mineral line, but, you know, it's cool. Is that a cannon? Oh, my gosh, Whiteraw. The game sense. He's like, what could kill me now? 4 DTs dropped in my main mineral line. That would sure do it. So he just starts a cannon. Not done yet, though. Dude, if you unload right on that warping in cannon and kill it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get the cannon. Why did you stop getting the cannon? Oh, there's an observer here. That's why. Okay, that didn't go particularly well for the DTs. 44 to 36 total workers. Still in favor of Whiteraw. Do we have any upgrades yet? Yes. +1 attack is done for the gateway units for Whiteraw, and MaNa's not interested in those. He's getting leg enhancements. Same thing for Whiteraw. And actually +1 armor for Whiteraw, too. So he's going to have a 1-1 upgrade advantage here in just a minute. Yeah. I don't want to caster curse this, but it really feels like Whiteraw's got an advantage that's going to be hard for MaNa to overcome. Bottom left base from Whiteraw. Minerals only base down here, which is interesting. We don't usually see this taken early. This is usually something that gets taken later on. But it's all good. I'm not going to complain about it. Especially if you're not planning on... Did I miss a drop up here? I certainly did. Some more probes died, maybe. Still 36 workers, though. It's not a huge hit to the economy, any more than already was, I suppose. So yeah, Zealot legs are up. This third base never actually happened, interestingly enough. So yeah, MaNa not going for the third. DTs are on the way from Whiteraw again. And so far, this majestic Protoss music is indicating possibly a Ukrainian victory here today against, again, the Polish Protoss. Archon and third Nexus. Oh, okay. Coming up over here at that left, more traditional third base location. You have options of where your third base can be on this map, obviously, but this is apparently where MaNa was into it. So he's got a big, scary army. It's 136 to 110 total supply, though. 10 of that is probes for Whiteraw. So he has an advantage, but minus the probes, it's about a 10 army advantage. It's not huge, but 10's a lot. It can be a lot, especially if you have a +1, +2 attack upgrade advantage with +1 armor, and MaNa is still sitting on the zeros. His +1 attack is on the way, but it's not here yet. I think if MaNa attacks now, he's going to get a nice resounding victory. If he just goes. That said, he's not. He's being a little bit more cautious down this way. He's got to feel pretty good about the economic damage that he's visited on MaNa and not taking a lot of economic damage himself. High Templar saved by Zealot buddies. Thank you, my friend. Also, Ursidon. Ah, just giving little nuzzles to this High Templar. Look at that. That was a hug from the Ursidon. Don't kill the Ursidon, MaNa. The Ursidon gave you a hug. It's a special Ursidon now. Third base for MaNa warping in. Whiteraw, I kind of feel like dinking around a little bit. You got 2-1 upgrades. You're in 150 supply. Go push something. I guess he does have observers. He sees what's going on. Right? DT on up, trying to see if there's a third base he can shut down. Whiteraw, ZT said, no. All right, cool. Just going to keep running away from this observer then. Don't mind me. No, check to see if there's a base in the top right. There's definitely not. Whiteraw taking the left side third base for a 4th. Like I said, when you take these bases, Destination's an interesting map that way in that you have a lot of options for where that third base can go, whereas most other maps, it's pretty well laid out where your third base should be. Although I guess different matchups can determine where that third base is, like for Zerg, on Fighting Spirit, opposite corner base, either the high ground or the low ground, depending on if you're going against Terran or Protoss. So, there's variety on other maps too, depending on matchup, but yar. All right, 178 to 131 supply. Whiteraw seems to be doing just fine. +1 attack has finished for MaNa, so the upgrade advantage is not quite as brutal as it was about 20 seconds ago. Both players just kind of hanging out, though. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Free shuttle? Free shuttle. That was not even desired from Whiteraw. He didn't plan that. He came up here. A shuttle for MaNa was cruising into this area. It's obliterated. DT trying to see if there's a base down here from Whiteraw. No. I don't think Whiteraw has tried to expand down this way, although, yeah, 0 killed Arc Templar would indicate there has been no attempt to expand down that direction. 195 to 144. All right, man, look. Once you're at 190 supply, it's just time to go, and here it is. Here is the go time. +3. Ooh, +3 attack finishes. And sure, this battle's happening, I guess. Tons of storm on both sides, largely coming in from MaNa, though, it would seem. And then chasing all the way back. Storm's good, solid hit there on Whiteraw's Zealots down that way. But yeah, just getting backed into a corner, and GG's out. Okay, so for all the back and forth in the first couple minutes of this game, it just comes down to one massive foot push from Whiteraw with a +3, +1 upgrade advantage over the +1 MaNa's upgrades. So upgrades were behind, very rough stuff. The DT attacks, the storm drops were very effective for Whiteraw. MaNa got his own licks off. He did end up killing some probes down here for Whiteraw, but Whiteraw, in the end, the special tactics were enough. His third base was faster. His fourth base was pretty hot. He actually didn't have an income advantage there. Oh, I wonder if MaNa maybe could have spent some more time making some more units or spending time on upgrades rather than trying to probe up here. He's at 56. 56 total workers to 47 for Whiteraw. So, yeah, it's a lot of Archon, too. I mean, that's usually what happens in PvP is the storms happen. The High Templar are like, well, I'm not going to be able to get any more storms off today, so let's merge, brother. And they turn into Archons, and then big Archon battles are a big part of PvP as well. MaNa had some Dragoons back here. When did these? I need to see when these showed up. Hold on. Please hold. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. But I just need to see real quick if these guys could have been part of the battle, maybe. ×2 speed. Just hanging out. Bouncing up and down. Twirling their little... I don't know what that is. Oh, man. They're just sitting here. Oh, they're just sitting here. This one, too. I mean, look. Huge battle. I get it. I'm not sure that 6 Dragoons would have made all the difference in the world here, especially considering the upgrade difference. But that would have been nice to have them, is all I'm saying. So MaNa doesn't bring his whole army to this battle. I mean, that's in fairness. Neither does White Raw. He's got some guys back home in case of a run-by, but I guess that's just the nature of StarCraft sometimes. So, GG. Well done, White Raw. Ukraine and the Ukrainian are victorious today. In this PvP battle on Destination, an ancient map, a well-beloved map, one that I've always liked playing on and casting on. But end of the day, upgrades, man. Upgrades, expansion timings, probe harassment. 3 steps of the plan. 74,000 points for MaNa, 90,000 for White Raw. Produced similar units. White Raw did outproduce a little bit, but killed 15 more. Lost fewer, obviously. And then resources, just more gas mined by 2,000, more minerals mined by 2,000, and outspent MaNa by a full about 4.3 thousand resources today. So getting that 3rd base early was a big deal. Not losing as many probes to harassment, also part of that deal. So GG to White Raw, and that is going to be it from me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.